Aldehydes can be distinguished from other C double bond O containing compounds by IR due to. Okay, so there are many carbonyl compounds. Along with aldehydes, there are ketones, there are amides, there are esters. Okay, but aldehydes are distinguished from them by IR due to which one of these options? So let us see. The aldehyde carbon hydrogen stretch appears at lower frequencies than the saturated carbon hydrogen absorptions. The other carbon hydrogen absorptions, that is CH stretching appears around 3000 centimeter inverse. Okay, so CH stretching in IR is observed around 3000 centimeter inverse. The peak of aldehydic CH normally consists of two weak absorptions at about 2850 and 2750 centimeter inverse. So this CH stretching of aldehyde in IR is very characteristic because of the peak which appears around 2700 centimeter inverse. Whenever we see these two digits 27, okay, so 2750, 2740, so these all they appear or they give us the idea of presence of CH in the form of aldehyde. Okay, so here the point to be noted is aldehydic CH normally consists of two weak absorptions around 2850 and 2750 centimeter inverse in the IR spectrum. The 2850 centimeter inverse band usually appears as a shoulder on saturated carbon hydrogen absorption bands. The band at 2750 centimeter inverse is rather weak and could be missed during examination of the IR spectrum. The doublet that is observed in the range of 2860 to 2700 centimeter inverse for an aldehyde is a result of Fermi resonance. The second band appears when the aldehyde CH stretching vibration is coupled with first overtone of the medium intensity aldehyde CH bending vibration appearing in the range of 1400 to 1350. So it is 1359 or 1339 centimeter inverse to be very specific. Okay, so the corresponding bending vibration of this particular functional group appears here in this range 14000 to 1350 centimeter inverse. Okay, so what you will remember here, the CH stretching of all other groups appears around 3000 centimeter inverse, but the CH stretching of aldehyde, okay, that appears around 2700 centimeter inverse as two weak absorption bands. Okay, the distinguishing feature in IR spectra between propione aldehyde and acetone is, okay, so let us first see propione aldehyde and acetone structure, and then we will see the distinguishing feature in IR spectra of these two compounds. Okay, so propione aldehyde, methane, ethane, propane, so 3 carbons I will write. Okay, so CH3, CH2, CH, propione aldehyde. Okay, and then acetone, CH3, CH3. Okay, so these are the two structures, propione aldehyde and acetone. So we can see here carbonyl group. Okay, this carbonyl group is common. Here carbon carbon bond, here also carbon carbon bond, but here it is carbon hydrogen bond, whereas on this side of acetone also it is carbon carbon bond. So it is the CH bond, CH stretching, okay, that is the distinguishing feature and not the keto group, because keto group is present in both of them. Two methyl groups are present in acetone, that is not a problem, because methyl groups, that means CH stretching, which will be appearing around 3000 centimeter inverse in propionaldehyde also and in acetone also. Okay, so in case of CH2 group in propionaldehyde also, what peak will be there? CH stretching peak will be there around 3000 centimeter inverse. So around 3000 centimeter inverse you will get peak in both the structures or in the spectra of both the structures. Okay, carbonyl group, that is C double bond O stretching, which appears around 1700 centimeter inverse, to be very specific 1640 to 1700 centimeter inverse, in this range. Okay, that will also be there in both the structures. But this CH stretching of aldehyde, which is around 2700 centimeter inverse, that will be there only in propionaldehyde. Okay, so answer A, option A is the correct answer. IR spectra appears as deeps in the curve rather than maxima as in UV visible spectra because it is a plot of. Okay, so IR spectra, if you see, it looks like this, deep down curves. Okay, this I had explained in my earlier video also, where I have compared the UV, IR and NMR spectrum. Okay, so this is the IR spectra, which looks like this normally. Okay, in mostly people work in this type of IR spectra. Okay, whereas UV spectrum is like this. Why? Because UV spectrum is absorbance versus wavelength, and IR spectra is percent transmittance versus wave number. Okay, and this wave number is centimeter inverse. So this percent transmittance and absorbance, they are opposite. Whatever is not absorbed, I am passing the radiations here. Whatever is not absorbed, that is transmitted. Okay, and thus these are deep down curves and this is a peak. So option D is the correct answer here. Characteristic bands observed in the IR spectra of alcohols result from. Okay, so when I say alcohol, on this side it has carbon and rest of the structure. Okay, so we can have peak of OH stretching, we can have peak of CO stretching also. In case of alcohols, OH stretching appears around 3500 centimeter inverse. Okay, and CO stretching appears around 1100 centimeter inverse. Okay, so let us look at the options. OH and CO stretching, yes, it could be the correct answer. Let us see further. Only OH stretching, no. CO stretching only, no. CH bending only, no. So option A is the correct answer. If wavelength of radiation is 5 microns or 5 micrometers, wave number corresponding to that is. So to convert wavelength into wave number, we have this formula, that is wave number is equal to 1 upon wavelength. Okay, and we know that the 1 micrometer is equal to 10 raised to minus 3 millimeters, which is equal to 10 raised to minus 4 centimeters. Okay, here we have to calculate wave number, right? Wave number, which is equal to 1 upon 5 into 10 raised to minus 4 centimeter. Okay, so if you calculate it, you will get the answer as 2000 centimeter inverse. So option B is the correct answer, 2000 centimeter inverse. Thank you very much for watching till the end. If you are new to my channel, do subscribe and keep watching. If you have any queries, any doubts, you can post in the comment section. I'll be happy to answer your queries. Thank you. Have a nice day. All the best.